Nilaga, a common soup dish enjoyed by Filipinos most often during special occasions. Beef or pork are the two main preferred meats for the nilaga. Just like any Filipino dish, there are various ways of cooking nilaga, depending on which region or province it is being cooked. My grandparents in Cagayan de Oro, for example, would include the scrap bone of a Spanish ham to allow the bone salt to infuse into the beef soup. Today, we will be doing the most common way of cooking Nilagang Baka, or beef, using firewood inside a traditional Filipino kitchen, or what we call in Bisaya as Abuhan. It is rare to find an Abuhan in major cities these days, for obvious practical and environmental reasons. But in most provinces, you can still be in luck. In this episode, we are joined by CCA chef Jay Recio. Chef Jay will demonstrate to us how to cook and plate the Nilagang Baka using traditional ingredients sourced locally in Manila and at Sweet Bee Farms and in Pasugong, Bukidnon. And most importantly, cooked inside our traditional Abuhan.
Talagang sa bahay, hindi siguro lalagpas ang isang buwan na hindi ka nagnilaga Whether it be nilagang baboy or nilagang baka. Pareho lang naman yan Pinalitan mo lang yung baboy at baka. Same ingredients, same process. Alright, let's do nilagang baka. Onions. Bawang. Patatas. Cabbage. Some bok choy. Ready to cook. So a little bit of oil. I will already add my aromatics, my onions, black peppercorn, okay. And then my stock. So once I get my beef cubes softened, I'll add already the rest of the ingredients. I'll start first by seasoning it with patis. Probably add a little bit more pepper kung kulang. And of course, salt. Salt is always important. And then just continue to simmer that. Try to reduce the soup to make it a little bit more flavorful. And once that's done, my beef is already tender. Oh, by the way, just like how I make my menudo, I usually cook the potatoes separate also. I separate the potatoes just so that I'm sure that it won't overcook. Because if I include my potatoes in my softening, you will have to worry about timing. Kasi baka naman malambot na yung baka mo, hilaw pa pala si patatas. So I opt to cook my potatoes separately. I'll just boil that, and then once it's cooked, that's the time that I'll add it to the soup. And then yung last step ko dyan is I turn off the heat, and that's the time I put my leafy vegetables like cabbage and veggie. And just let the heat of the soup cook it para hindi rin ma-overcook yung veggies. And just like our tinola, it should always be served piping hot.